every day that I find myself in a cemetery, I mean, literally, I will be living among the dead. It seems to be a very beautiful cemetery from the looks of it. Yeah, usually when I pass a cemetery, it's usually in a moving vehicle, in a car, or a bus, or a train, or something like that. But I just happened to be in the neighborhood, and I just thought, hey, you know what? First of all, it's daytime, so that's safe, right? That's got to be safe, or let's hope. I mean, a lot of people probably don't like the idea. They're probably spooked, particularly at nighttime. Um, yeah, people are afraid. They don't want to be walking among the dead. But I have to say something that is very noticeable about this cemetery is that it seems to be a lot of Jewish names and what looks to be like Jewish writing, and naturally we see a Jewish star. So, and the candlesticks. So I'm going to assume that this is a beautiful Jewish cemetery. I would literally spend a lot of time walking. Sorry guys if I'm walking on your tomb, I don't really know. But I guess, oh, there's a pathway. That's more respectful. Okay, yeah, at rest, at rest. You know what I find really interesting is, or what interests me a lot is to see how old some of these tombs are. Obviously, in a cemetery, you're going to find all sorts and sizes of tombs. For example, here's a tomb which looks more to me like a house, and then there's one right next to it. So this is probably a family tomb. Yeah, it's actually really a nice, peaceful, and calm place to walk and visit. There's so many places. So many places to see. Let's see. This one here is, gosh, 1927. All right, age 62 years old. And of course, the older they look, that's probably a reflection of how old they are in terms of dates. So, for example, this one here looks a little old or older, and it's actually 1896. Marty Schwitz, Morris Lansdowne. I can go on and on and on. By the way, the weatherman called today for called for thunderstorms, and as you can see, I'm wearing this hot, thick kind of sweater, and I'm glistening in the sun. But at least there's some cold wind coming away. I see a gate over there, and here's. Okay, I'm gonna turn back the phone. There's so much to see here. Oh my goodness. It's actually not a very. Wow, this is very nice. It's not a good idea to visit the cemetery by yourself. And this was definitely not my plan. However, I don't think I'll be coming in here anytime soon. I'm in this area, and I just want to take the opportunity. Look at this beautiful gate that someone made. Isn't that lovely? I don't want to read all of them, but Father, 1927. Yeah, if you notice, they're all Jewish writings. See? It's quite a lovely cemetery. I never thought I'd say that. Did I just say that it's a lovely cemetery? Yeah, those are not the words you want to hear about a cemetery, because usually in the movies, especially, you usually think of dead people and scary people and zombies. My gosh, I shouldn't be talking like this, should I? All right, so I'm not going to venture too much into this, but this looks like a person who is lying here. Okay, this one is scary. I'm not going anywhere further, because as you can see, there's fresh mold, which means there's a body under there. They just haven't covered it up as yet. And of course, the rain is falling. It's been falling. For example, oh, that's just 1944. Never mind. And then there's lovely tree that gives you shade. I kind of feel I am venturing into the deep parts of the cemetery. Can you imagine, like, dead people? These are all dead people. And burying your dead is a very significant and symbolic act for many families. A lot of important people like to be remembered this way, not have it tombstone. Oh, look at these. These are very so lovely, isn't it? A nice way to remember people. Rosenstock. Yeah, this looks like the mom and the dad, and they're laying right here. I don't want to venture out too deep into this because you never know who's lurking behind or in and around these places. As much as peaceful as it looks, you know what? I really have to say this is quite an experience. We all have to die someday, but like I was saying a little earlier, burying people is a very important step in the afterlife for some people. Some people believe, you should have a place of memory. As a matter of fact, I think that's really what it is, a spot of memory for families. Jesus, when he died, he was actually buried. He was not cremated. He was buried in a tomb. He was buried in a tomb. And apparently, the Romans, they were shocked when the stone rolled away the tomb, because of course he rose. A lot of planes are in this neighborhood. Anyways, I guess I'll keep going on, but I can go on and on and on. So I actually am gonna stop this video and just take a break and walk around here myself and just enjoy the scenery, because I'm sure I'm not gonna be doing this anytime soon or near again in the future. But it's good to know that people, they care for their dead, and they have an important place that they put them. They can come visit them, talk to them. Some people bring flowers, but I notice that there are no flowers in this graveyard, the cemetery or burial ground, as you may. I guess they're not into flowers that much. The stone, I guess, is sufficient. Sufficient of memory for the dead. Okay, guys. I hope I'm not getting lost, because if I turn around here, it looks as though there's a bunch of tombs, but actually these are just gigantic slabs of stone. They're not really tomb, but I guess I'm sure beneath that's where the bodies lie. I hope I don't have bad dreams tonight. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. And look at that. Look where I just happened to stop, where there's a photograph of this gentleman who's lying here, and he has a beautiful name, Abraham, as in the patriarch Abraham of the Old Testament. So rest in peace. 68 years, 1931. Hope I'll see him in heaven someday. I would love to go on and on, guys. All right, thank you so much for watching. It's a very hot day, and I feel like I'm alone in this place, so I don't want to stay too long. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a great day. Ciao. Bye.